Welcome to Donut Donny's Retro channel. Today we are looking at another retro classic. Hello everyone, Donut Donny here. Welcome to another episode of the retro series where we look at classic football games, soccer games on the ZX Spectrum from the early 80s to the 90s and in some cases beyond. In this game today we are looking at a very popular game which came out in 1989. This was MicroProse Soccer by MicroProse Software Limited. And as soon as you get into the game, you'll notice how professional it looks. I would say it's very allocated to the American audience because the teams that you straight away can join are all American teams, which is quite unique, I think, quite unique to see that. And I have had a go of it before, and I'm not a big fan, I have to stress, a big fan of these top-down games. I normally don't do very well at these. You have to be quite lightning reflexes on these games. But luckily for this game, we have got a demo version of game which you can watch and just see the game being played, and which I probably will do. But anyway, let's go back. This game was released in 1989, so it's quite a recent one. It was available on the Amstrad, Amiga, would you believe it? Atari, Commodore 64, PC, DOS. It was a 48K and 128K game. You can get it on the +3, the +2, of course the little Specky itself, the 48K. It was a crash smash, so it was a very popular game, and I think I can see why it was very popular because the amount of options on this game were very, very good. And it was probably one of the better top-down games that you could play in the late 80s. But again, as I was not really a big fan of these ones, if I just show you the review, I wasn't a big fan of these games, so I didn't play this too much, but I can remember how professional it looked. And you can hear that by the amount of sound. And this is the Crash Smash review done by Crash Magazine back in '89, and uh, they said it was just the extra features got it into being very playable. The first and foremost is that you don't have to wear on your feet. There's no holoceltic ground. Then, of course, there's the indoor soccer option, allowing you to choose between a six-a-side indoor league or a championship or an outdoor game. The latter includes a brilliant rain feature, watch them players slide, and then there's the banana shot feature. This lets the players kick the ball in terrific curly manner, and to round off there's the World Cup and all-star tournament competitions, not to mention the two-player modes. So this Mike guy really liked it, and this Nick also liked it. He said the main screen is an aerial view of the football pitch, and you control one of excellent animated players and score goals. Yeah, but that's not all there. The game, you can select various options to make each game more interesting, such as weather, replays, banana power. The weather's the best. I just like playing football in the rain and thunder. It got 90% overall, and I can see why it got 90%. It's just I'm not very good at it. So we will go into that game, and I'll just show you what it's all about. Now, did anyone spot what went wrong with the first part of that recording? You might have noticed the background screen looked a bit odd because before this recording I was actually getting the background screen ready for a couple of more videos in the series, which is going to be using a different background because it's not going to be using the Spectrum background anymore, and I forgot to change it back. But anyway, we are back where we should be, and we're going to show you the game now. So I'm going to load it up, and I'm going to remain quiet for a little bit because I want you to hear the actual music that comes with the game, and it's very good. So let's load it up. So I'm just going to turn the game audio sound down off at the moment. So each screen seems to have its own little music, and from having previous episodes where we've had no music, no sound at all, it's a nice welcoming change that this game has. Looks like it has plenty of music and sound. So we're going to go back. This is the control panel. This is where you select various things to your game. So you've got selection mode. This is where you select either the nearest person to you or the man. You actually select the man, and then the man picks it up. Or when you kick the ball, it automatically selects to that person. That's what I think it means. And then you go to, this is the banana power. This is a special banana power which you can curve balls and score goals and stuff like that. So low, medium, high. Match length is obvious. Replays. Now replays is a cool little feature. Basically, when the goal is scored, you can actually view it again, just like a replay. And then we got the controls, control 1 and control 2. So you can put joysticks, keyboards and stuff like that. The actual keys are a bit odd because the game is aiming for two people to play on the same keyboard. So for instance, for player 1, it's Q, A, W, E and Z. And then, yeah, so we're going to move down the screens here. And you guys could possibly, of course, don't hear the background music now because it's awfully loud, hence why I'm a bit not great doing the commentary at the moment, because I'm going to try to turn this sound down really, because I'm getting this theme tune blaring in my ears, and of course it's now muted for you guys. There we go. I've turned the sound right off for me because that is too loud for me. Uh, it's amazing music though, so actually the music is still being played right now, but I've turned the music off for you guys so you don't get irritated by the music. So it's all pretty quiet. I will turn the music back on for you when we go into the other screens. So you got name bank now. Name bank basically means is this is where everyone puts their name in, obviously. So you can have quite a few players there. We won't put our name in for this because it's just me showing you the game. You can insert name, delete name. So this is great for if you've got more than one person playing this game. And let's see if I can. Yeah, the music's still playing. Um, Still the same music. The music's great. It's just it's a little bit irritating. So I will turn the music back on for you guys in a minute. So what we'll do is we'll show you the demo game of this because I have played this before and I'm completely hopeless at this, I'm afraid. So I'll turn the music back on and we'll go to the demo. First quarter. Yeah, it's very Americanized, this game. Here it is. So that was actually a banana shot there, I think. A little bit of a curve. The animation's very good. The color's very good. Oh, well, that was a curve shot, definitely. That was a goal. Actually, I'm surprised there's no celebration of a goal. Is this the replay? Yes, it's the replay, definitely. It's got big R there. That kind of gives it away. So let's see the curve on that. Look at the curve on that. That's a bit unnatural, though, actually, the curve. Oh, that's the curve again. I'm surprised when the goal's scored, there's no music. And then suddenly it goes all white, and then it goes green again. Yeah, I definitely think this is the best way of showing you the game without actually, because it means I can watch it as well as you guys and concentrate on the commentary. Oh, hit the post. This looks like this is indoor as well. Actually, indoor mode. Third quarter. Okay. Football does not have 3 quarters or 4 quarters. American football does. Maybe in this indoor league they do 4 quarters. Oh, that's another sweat banana ball. It's a very fast-paced game, this. Last quarter. Now, I heard on the Spectrum version there is quite a few options, but on the Commodore and the Amiga, especially in the Atari, you get a lot more of the options like team strips and stuff like that. Due to the limited capability of the Spectrum, you don't get as many. Good game this, 3-0 to the purple team. I can see why this got very high ratings. It's well produced game here. Great sound effects, great music, even though it's a little bit irritating. The amount of options you can put in is really good. I might try a demo game, one-player game. Again, I've just turned the sound off to show you when you select All-Star Tournament, for instance, you can see all these teams here are American named teams. So, because MicroProse is an American company, or was an American company. But yeah, the music is really good, even though it's blaring in my ear rolls at the moment. You guys can't hear it, of course, because I've actually turned the sound off for your benefit. But yeah, it's very good. Let's turn the sound back on and proceed with this. Play ball. Actually, I just realised I might not actually be in this tournament. Yeah, I'm not. Reselect team. Dallas. There we go. We're in now. No, don't get me wrong, the sound is very good, but when it's on that endless loop, it can get a little bit irritating. It's not the most quietest of games. It's nice to have a soccer game, football game, which is actually full of sound, but it's getting a little bit irritating, hence why you're seeing me, here we go. You'll see me turn the sound off quite a bit sometimes when I'm recording this for you. Now we're kicking down, so I'm trying to kick the ball and it's not letting me. Set key is not working. This is a good start, isn't it? I can't even kick the ball. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's actually using player two's keyboard controls. Oh, okay, I know what he's done. Right, it's using completely the wrong controls, so I'm going to try to guess which is which now. And it's pretty difficult when you're actually trying to play a game what the controls are. Okay. I'm not going to carry on. I am pretty hopeless at this game. But the game is out there on the Spectrum website if you ever want to play it. But that is MicroProse Soccer. It is a very good game if you're into the top-down type games here. I'm obviously not into these type of games at all. I'm more into the football management games. But I can see why it got very good reviews from Crash Magazine and other magazines as well. There's plenty of options here, and I do recommend if you like these type of games to come and play this because I'm sure you can do much better than me. Sorry for the review being a bit all over the place because again, this is not really my type of game, and yeah, it's pretty difficult to sometimes review games which I personally don't really like playing much, but we have to come and see these games because the amount of time people have made these games is great, and they put a lot of effort into this, and certainly this game they've put a lot of effort into it. All the animations are very good. The font is pretty easy to read. The sound there is very good sound. It's probably one of the best sound games we've heard for a long time. It does get a bit irritating because the loops are constantly there, but how can we complain about a game having a lot of sound where obviously we've seen many games where it had very little sound. So that is a highly plus point there. But anyway, that is MicroProse Soccer. Let me know what you think about this game. Have you ever played it? I'm sure you've heard about it. Let me know your views and comments, and thanks for watching. This is Donut Donny. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It'd be great if you do, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye bye. I also have my own Discord group, so if you'd like to become a member of the bakery crew, as it's called, Donuts Bakery Crew, kind of makes sense, then you need to contact me via Twitter or X as it's called now, or even Facebook. If you can send me a private message of you want to be invited, then here I'll send you an invitation. Here we just do we do retro gaming, but we also look at games like Fallout 76, which I play regularly, and Wreckfest as well, which I occasionally play every month with a couple of friends, even though I'm pretty hopeless at that as well. And also just general chat, and even the odd game giveaway I do when I like to give some games away, obviously. So if you'd like to become a member of the Bakery Crew Discord group, then please send me a message on the Twitter X account or on my Facebook. What are your thoughts about this game? Please let me know in the comments. Many thanks for watching this video. Greatly appreciated. If you like this channel, please send me a like or subscribe.